Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Camppatton Family Compound. It is time for the Friday night on the Homestead, and tonight's topic is GMO Poison. And how's everybody doing out there? Get over here and see who all's here now, see if I missed anybody else coming in here. All right, so first one in was Moon over Miami. And then Phelan Clan Wolf, and he says he's going to be lurking. And Walt Rogers came in and throwing up some of the emojis that channel members can use. Then we got Mark at Mad Chick Acres and Chef Tech 86. Julie Evans is in here. And Lewis, it's the Marshmallow Man. And I guess I got to go buy a lottery ticket tomorrow. Geeky Gardens is here. Hey, Jack. And Shawnee Shave is here. Some sort of lawyer ad. I don't doubt it. All right. So, man, I've been pulling my hair out, what little hair I have left. Digging through articles and stuff on here, and this pic looks awful up here. Hey, Michelle P., how's it going? Yeah. I found a good one on the other computer, but when I loaded up on this one here, I couldn't find that same picture. I didn't think, to email across. My daughter picked up 3 of the grandsons just about a half hour ago. I got the other one in there watching Despicable Me 2. So, say no to GMO. Yeah. Alrighty. So, there's some interesting things that I kind of knew about, but I didn't know exactly about. And so I'm going to be sharing some of that with you here. But let me go ahead and there are some great books out there and about it, and a lot of them are done by whistleblowers or people who've been turned on to the information about whistleblowers, and they dug in and did all the books and stuff. So, no, that's not tomato juice being extracted. That's the modified crap being put into them. And so, so there are some books out there. You want to read up on some books, and a lot of them have some links to articles and stuff as well. Hey, Dustin, King Poopa's in the house. And I just, I was amazed at the number of meme pictures like this they had out there showing it. And it's like, I don't put that much into it, but they, some of the ones I saw years ago that Mother Earth News had. I'm not sure they still have them on their. We're talking decades ago about this stuff. So, it's one of those things that needs to be that's been going on for quite a while. In fact, it's been going on since I believe we'll see at a date when we go through here. I think it was right around the time I got married is one of the big things happened. All right, so percentages of crops grown in the USA with GMO seeds. Soy, 93% of soy plants are GMO seeds. Corn, 85% are GMO seeds. Cotton, 83% are GMO seeds. And what's so scary is the genetically modified seeds and stuff, there's still questions whether or not plants grown by that don't cause problems within humans. Of course, the big M company is saying, oh, no, it doesn't cause anything. It's actually good for you. And, and you got all these other some of these paid off doctors saying, yeah, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You got the other ones that are going, No, there's problems with this stuff. And so we figure the soy one here, the soy oil is in so much stuff now. I mean, companies are changing their historically great tasting products, adding soy to it, and it tastes like crap now. One that comes to mind is Best Foods mayonnaise. It tastes like crap now because it's the number one ingredient is soy oil. And with corn, something from corn, the high fructose corn syrup, that's in practically everything now too. So, yeah, it's ugly. Hey Mo, how's it going? And let's see here. I'll be dropping the link here in a minute for people to come up. I've seen these colored seeds for more than corn. And it's always kind of weird and stuff. And someone had told me years ago, I forget what it was, that there was a colored seed that didn't look normal. And they said, "Oh yeah, that's the new special stuff that it's supposed to be engineered to give you better, be more resistant to stuff, and give you more food and be healthier for you." That was about 30 years ago. Was that when I was told that one? All right, so okay, in March 1988, the year I got married. Delta and Land Pine Company of Scott, Mississippi, got a patent for a genetically engineered terminator seed. This seed prohibits the natural evolution of crops from occurring, and instead stops the growth process of the seed's second generation before they can mature. So in other words, you buy these seeds, you plant them, it gives you crops, but it doesn't produce seeds in the crops that you can harvest again and grow again. So, I couldn't find out exactly when Monsanto acquired Delta and Land Pine Company, but they did shortly thereafter. Now, Monsanto claims the terminator seed would solve the problem they created of genetically modified crops contaminating neighboring crops. That's false. Oh, that is so false. These genetically modified seeds have little benefit to the farmers. Those who are in advantage are the seed companies. The seed prevents farmers from replanting seeds through the seasons by producing a sterile seed, which is unable to reproduce. So how is this false? Well, all right, say you still have the bees pollinating. And so the bees take the pollen from the terminator seeds and they go into the neighboring farm and pollinate their stuff. And guess what? Their stuff will not produce viable seeds for the next year. So basically, they just killed those guys' seeds too. So it didn't solve the problem. The only problem it solved is farmers being able to harvest seeds to use again. So they got to buy from big companies like Monsanto. So Monsanto claims that, I see, it solves the problem. No, it doesn't solve. All right, so the next one here, another part of this article: aggressive marketing schemes targeted uneducated farmers unable to see through the scientific claims, not facts, claims, being promoted by major agrochemical corporations. The introduction of the terminator seeds means traditional methods of saving seeds for certain environmental conditions is obsolete. They can't do it anymore. Without the farmer's ability to alter their seeds as environmental conditions change, their resource of seeds will deplete. And what that means is, harvesting seeds that are so you have a couple of years of hot, dry weather, and so they start saving those seeds as hot, dry weather seeds. But they also have the ones for the cold, wet weathers, winter or whatever, the cooler seasons, and so they can only use what they can buy from the company, and the company's seeds aren't adapting to the environment conditions as they change. That's like here, I bought a bunch of beefsteak tomatoes. First year I planted them, they did harvested some seeds, planted those seeds, and they went crazy the next year because they had already begun to adapt to the weather, temperatures, and elevations here in Idaho. So they were adapting, whereas the original ones didn't adapt very well because they were first year grown here. And so the Terminator seed has the ability to decrease crop diversity, doesn't allow the crops to grow and develop for the conditions they're planted in, and basically pollinate nearby crops with the sterile gene, as well as wipe out agricultural populations. So basically, you get one farm that had planted a bunch of Terminator seed because they got a really great deal on it, and they bought into the BS that the marketing guys put out there, and all the bees hitting their pollen goes over and then pollinates everybody else's, and all of a sudden everybody else's farms around them aren't going to have any viable seeds for the next year. And I think that's the last one on that. No, okay. Now here's what one of the points is. There are two different ways of, quote, working the plants. One is doing genetically modified, and the other is doing breeding modification, where you don't do any chemicals. All you're doing is you're breeding stuff. You're not gene splicing like a certain purple tomato, where you take something from one plant, making it breed with another plant, which it normally cannot do in nature. And yeah, hang on, I just saw it exactly. Now the neighbor needs to buy M seeds or B seeds or whoever has it, and even though Monsanto now owns the patent to it because they bought up that other company, they've been selling the right to do that to other companies so they can have the same type of thing. Anyway, so I grabbed this one because, seedless watermelon seeds. Seedless watermelons, to me, is a bad joke. I think that's the last one here. See, that's the last one. That's the last one. Okay, so I can drop that down. The seedless watermelon seeds, to me, it takes half the fun out of eating a watermelon. Hey, Savage Arrogance, how's it going? Yeah. And so you get and the seeds are large enough on a regular watermelon that you can have fun spitting those seeds out. And I know my nieces and nephews and my kids absolutely love getting the watermelons that had the seeds in them because they could spit them and stuff, or they could sneak one out and do the little pinch thing, send it flying at somebody. Gurney's dad. Yeah. And so let me go ahead and drop this up here. All right, there's the link for those that I think just about everybody has made a comment. I'm not sure if I missed somebody new there, but I think everybody, let's see, Michelle, yes, Shawnee, yes, yeah. Okay, yeah, everyone looks good. Exactly. I mean, it's a county fair tradition in some places. Hey, Mark.
Hello.
And so the thing is, the problem I have specifically trying to eat a seedless watermelon, it's not really seedless. instead of having the big black seeds, you got these little bitty white ones that get stuck between your teeth, and you can't spit them out because you can't. It's like trying to get a hold of it because it's so soft and flimsy, it just goes right around, gets stuck places, and goes on down the gullet.
Just chew it and swallow that GMO. You're fine.
Hey, Dr. Fish, how you doing? And so, and seedless watermelons have been around for, I'm not sure how many years, well before I got married. But yeah, it's one of those things that there, how many things, and I think I'm almost positive that just about all seedless watermelons are not GMO. They're not doing genetic splicing. They're doing breeding. Breeding this one with that one, and getting it to grow, get rid of the seeds. It's like corn. Corn originally was grass, and the Incans and Mayans bred it to get more grain out of it and get more things, and then it changed, and you got a little harder thing to have all the seeds on it, and they developed it into the ear of corn. So that was before. That's not genetically. That's just breeding. I mean, that's like breeding the best dog or breeding the best bull or something like that. Helps us. All right. So hang on. Let me throw Shawnee's up here. It helps understand the number of stickers mean on the produce. It starts with a 3, 4, 6, etc. Yeah, I would. I didn't know about that. I just, we're trying not to buy as much produce, especially since the Mr. Computer guy decides he's a farmer, and back the development of the stuff they spray on it to protect the fruit and stuff that you cannot wash off, and that embeds itself into the skins and sometimes into the meat of fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, you can't wash it off either.
Yeah, can't wash it off. And my daughter bought some apples, a bag of apples and stuff. She got it and nowhere on the stickers did it say that it had the AP on it. And so she's looking and goes, why are these feel so funky? She tried washing it off, and it turned splotchy on the skin of the apple.
If you peel one sticker off, sometimes there's a sticker underneath it.
I don't know if she tried that. I'll mention that to her. But yeah, it had some other stickers on it saying different things, but nothing about didn't have the appeal. Whoops, I said it. The emblem for it, which sometimes that's all they put on there is the emblem next to another. They didn't have that on there at all. They didn't have the wording on there. They didn't have anything on it. So it was one of those, not sure whether it's someone else's variant of the similar, same type thing that just, she couldn't get the scrub off. She tried cold water. She tried using cold water with Dawn. Then she tried doing hot water with Dawn, and she couldn't get that nasty feeling off the apples. I'm not sure if she wound up just throwing them all away or not, or took them back. Say, hey, what the crap are you guys putting on here?
But it's so good because it makes your apples last for like a year in storage, and they don't go bad. It's got to be good stuff, right? Right.
If you store your apples properly, you can get
6 months out of them.
6 months, 9 months out of them, especially if the humidity's right, and you do the wrap right and turn them the right way and stack them all right on like little bend boxes, crates, put in there, and you have them all stacked right so you don't have more than two or three layers deep on it. All right, Savage. Ooh, yeah. Apples, pears, plums, grapes, Old English walnuts, black walnuts. Mm-hmm. Cool. Reminder, everybody, hydrate. Okay, Shawnee's got some information here for us. Okay, so starts with a 9. It's organic, starts with an 8. It's GMO. 4-digit codes contain pesticides. Oh, geez. Dang.
You know what's really cool about those stickers? If there's no sticker and no number on it, that means you grew it yourself. Or you bought it from the local farmer.
Interesting thing is some countries are banning them. They're first banning them for, and this was interesting. In America, they used to not be able to sell to the public. They could only sell to corporations, commercial farmers. This year or last year, the law expired or changed, or something changed or something on it, or maybe it was the had to do with the patents on it expiring. But now they can sell the stuff to the public. So you got people buying this crap out there, and they're going to be contaminating their whole neighborhood and getting all their neighbors pissed at them. Especially the person's bragging, hey, yeah, I was able to get these, commercial GM, ones that are genetically modified to be better, more drought resistant, more pest resistant, more fungus resistant, and everything else. And now all the other people, their seeds the next year don't grow because they've got cross-pollinated.
Some of the things I'm worried about upcoming now in my region is all the ryegrass growing, which is a cover crop. And they'll go out and spray the field with something to kill the weeds, kill the plants. Then they till it in, and then whatever they grow uptakes whatever that poison was. But they buy seeds that will grow in that environment, which are the GMO seeds. It's a And then you worry about the spray and the windage and coming onto your property. You can smell it up where I'm in PA and that.
Yeah.
When they start spraying, you can smell it everywhere.
Yeah. The one of the things I heard about that Monsanto is genetically breeding honeybees.
Oh, goody.
That will I've heard two different things. I haven't been able to get to the meat of the source on this because nobody's posting the source information. They'll mention an article, and the article doesn't mention the source information. Or they list the source information, but you got to be a paid member of whatever a scientific group it is to get in there to look at it. I found one of those, and it's like, crap, I'm not going to pay $75 a year just to go in there to read articles. But the bees are modified so that they first go to a specific GMO plant that they were bred for to pollinate those plants first. And if all those plants are pollinated, then they'll go off after other ones. So basically, they go out and they pollinate the field of GMO. And then once they're okay, we need more pollen. Oh, let's go over to the next field. And they carry stuff from that over to the next field. Hey, Rick, how's it going? So that there in itself causes the spread of problem seeds. And then there's the legal thing is because if someone's growing using GMO seeds that are still under patent, and your soil your seeds get contaminated with it, and you start planting, your stuff comes up, with some of the markers in it, and even though you can't tell just by looking at it, and they come in and sneak on your property and take tests to see if your stuff has been contaminated, so they can sue you for growing seeds with their markers in it without paying them the the permission fee to grow it. Yeah. So that's the thing. So like someone said, what people need to do is if they come on and say, hey, you're growing that, they need to turn around and countersue for 10 times the amount that they're suing you, plus 100 times the amount punitive damages for the pros for them contaminating your last year's crop.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Well, put it this way: if a lot of people start doing that, and you get some good lawyers that go, oh, we got several people do this, we're going to make this a class action one, and then it has a better chance of succeeding.
And the lawyers make $10 million, and you make 50. Yeah.
But it can also some of the legal stuff if it ever finally does happen is that, oh, guess what? You can never sue anybody again, and if your field contaminates somebody else's, you gotta supply them with replacement non-GMO seeds, or provide the money for them to purchase those non-GMO seeds.
Good luck.
That's what I would love to see happen. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things that's just scary what it can do to your crops. Fortunately, out here, I'm not growing any alfalfa right now, so I don't have to worry about that. Although I will be growing some alfalfa, but I'll be buying alfalfa seeds that are not GMO and putting out some alfalfa out here if we get some beef cows and possibly some goats and other livestock that'll live off the alfalfa. And then see what it's the only thing I got to worry about is if they can get this crap here going into apple tree, we're coming from an apple tree or apricot tree that somebody has somewhere that they bought one that is GMO modified one, and it spreads from tree to tree around whatever. I'm not sure if that's going to be a problem or not. I don't think it is that of a problem for the pollinating of a tree.
Now your tree, whatever fruit grows from the tree root stock, is the fruit you get regardless of the pollinator.
Right. Previous. Because I know like for we're looking to get we're going to get two types of apples, two types of apricots. The Scout, and I forget what the other one's called. I got it written down somewhere. And then what I'm going to try to do, get one of each, and then, or get two of each, and then graft. So all four have Scout on one side and the other one on the other side. So if one tree dies, the other three still have all the diversity on. Hey, Courtney. Link's up there if you want to come in. Hey, Howie. Link's pinned to the top. And so there's The lawyers for the board of directors and that for those big companies have no morals.
But they got money.
Yeah.
They will spend millions to keep you from getting thousands.
Yeah. But so that's I feel coughs coming on, so I'm gonna put this in. So, because I know back in the 60s, my parents bought, it wasn't GMO, it was bred blackberries.
Hybrid,
yeah.
Hybrids are different than GMO. Hybrids are
basically they got thumb berries and lollies that were thornless.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So there was a small section of our berry patch, rows of arbors going across with berries growing on it that was safe for me to go pick. But after picking the other ones, at a very young age, I developed a distaste for blackberries because of all the thorns being forced to go down there and pick blackberries for making blackberry jam. And so, yeah, it's like, I just didn't get the taste for it. But however, my grandsons all love blackberry jam. My sons and daughter like blackberry jam.
Good. Make them go pick the blackberries.
So we're thinking about here, any blackberries who plant here, getting the olali and thumbberries that are thornless. And that way, the grandkids go over there and climb into the bushes. They're not going to get stuck. They may come out all black and purple, especially around the face and on the hands, but they won't be going, ow, ow, ow. Yeah.
So you got to wear the fingertipless gloves and long sleeve shirts.
It's required for companies to put on GMO foods with big warning labels. What it'll do to you in the wildlife and educate communities now. Yeah, unfortunately, they get these all these paid for doctors and researchers to say, "Oh, it doesn't do anything for them. It's perfectly safe. It's generally recognized as safe by the FDA and the USDA and everything else." And yeah, so then they don't have to put labels on it. It's like, but yeah, they need to put, labels on anything that's been genetically modified, period.
Well, they do it on food now. All your boxes of cereals and that, you read the bottom, contains a genetically engineered food.
Yeah. But it's itty bitty tiny print.
It ain't that small. It's always like 2 lines below the ingredients. And people always read the ingredients and don't go any further because, manufactured by this and done by that and contains genetically modified food product.
Well, all I know is even with my glasses, I can't read. I can read most of the ingredients. I get down to that warning on some of the stuff that we used to have here. And I couldn't read it. Finally, when I grabbed the magnifying glass, they're like, okay, this is going in the trash. It's going in the trash. Yeah, and that's the thing. Just grow your own. Just grow your own. I did find a couple channels out today that they're putting out videos specifically pointing out everything bad about that purple tomato. So I'm surprised they were able to get California to put an end date on the law that California had their own separate law saying that GMO couldn't be sold to the public, and they end dated it, and so now they can sell it to the public, which is another way they're using to kill off the people here. Sorry, I saw squirrels. And I said, well, squirrels. Squirrel moment.
Got a raccoon moment.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can find that other one here real quick. There it is. There it is. Okay. I want to pull this one up. Yeah, so you need to, come on, make it bigger. There we go. You need to, when it comes to growing your own, you need to be an anarchist.
Yep.
This is what anarchy looks like.
Grow food, not grass.
Yeah. Hey, we haven't had grass on our property in California in 28 years, because we put in a nice lawn, seeded it, everything in it. There was none of those chemicals to put on it anyways. And we had a nice lawn for 2 years. And then Chris goes, would you get mad if I tore out the lawn and put it in a garden out front? I'm like, nope. And when she did,
can't use a gas lawnmower anyway, so sure.
And when she did that, we'd already done the backyard, removed all the grass from the backyard. So it's like, okay, we got my mom's old electric lawnmower. I guess we'll give it to your mom. And the electric lawnmower got gifted away, kept in the family, but elsewhere. Yeah. So, grow your own.
I think my neighbors would have a fit if I put a trellis up in the front yard and started growing squash and everything.
Well, you see, you start small, and then you put a little arbor up, just a simple archway up, and grow like peas up on it, and snap peas and sugar snap peas, whatever. And hey, try some of these. I'm growing them. You got to try growing them too. But yeah, in California, my wife said 2 more properties have tore out their lawns and put gardens in. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So that it's there is a movement going on to be a rebel, be an anarchist, whatever you want to call it, for growing stuff. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Hang on, folks. Let me see if I can get this up here. Okay, so I uploaded. I just redid all the made sure counting who is still a current channel member here. Unfortunately, let me make sure. I'll try it again here. YouTube will not let Camppatton Family Compound gift out memberships like I can on Gray Man Prepping. So, what's this?
That's cool.
Yeah, cool. Excellent. And Howie's teaching the newbies again. Woohoo! All right, so let me grab one other thing up here first, and I'm going to go here, and
that'd probably be a good selling point when you're selling a house in the future here. It's like
we got fruit trees in the back, and a lot of fruit, apples, peaches, apricots, and
raised garden beds everywhere. People be like, "Wow, I can grow enough food for the whole neighborhood."
Yeah. All right, so did that lose the? Hang on, let me look. I think I may have lost one of the things options I had here, and currently unavailable. Damn it! Pardon my French. I was going to give away some non-GMO seeds, and it has sold out. Fortunately, Suzanne Galley, one of the channel members over on Gray Man Prepping, got a package already. Let me see if I can find I got several things brought up here. Okay, this one says non-GMO, $12, 20 pack. Okay, well I'll give away 2 of these here. So let me bring it up here so everyone can see what it is. I said this is what I'm going to give away for those that are channel members. And so it's a garden pack, 20 varieties, high yield, blah, blah, blah. Non-GMO heirloom seeds for outdoors and indoors. And so we got artichokes, stevia, red beet, broccoli, lettuce, red sweet peppers, red onions, Brussels sprouts, rhubarb, spinach, carrots, peas, celery, Hungarian pepper, tomatoes, zucchinis, cucumbers, radishes, dwarf French beans, and eggplant. So, for the channel members that are in here, I've already set the wheel up.
This is a first for you. Have you ever done a wheel before?
Oh yeah, I've done wheels a lot.
Oh,
but usually I try to set it up the day before. And of course, I forgot to do something on here, so you're not going to hear the music on it, folks. I forgot to do that.
No music. I'm telling Joe.
Suzanne bought these a couple years ago. All right, hang on a second. All right, hang on. All right, I will redo it here. Present, share screen, entire screen. That one there. Turn on the music. There we go. All right, guys. So here's what we're gonna do here, and let me shuffle it a couple times here. Shuffle the names around. Oh, if you are a camper level, which is the 99 cents a month, you get your name on here once because it's 99 cents. You know. If you are a staff sergeant on this one, hang on. What's the one I got on this one? This is the staff sergeant's boot camp. Staff sergeant boot camp member, which is $5.99 a month. You get your name on there 6 times. All right, so let's take a spin and see. Hit it shuffle a couple more times here, and see who is going to win. And you hear the music. Kaylin Strain. Is Kaylin in the house? Has anybody seen Kaylin?
I didn't see her tonight.
I didn't see her either. Let me double check and do the entry thing over here. Because I know she's posting videos again, so she's done with Ramadan. All right. At KA. Nope, not coming up. All right. Because, yeah, Kaylin usually is always, chatting away, especially when I start doing the wheel. Tell everybody to get ready. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull her out. And we're going to try it again. Now, those that are part of the Staff Sergeant's Boot Camp don't have to be here. They automatically win. And Phelan Klein Wolf is one of the 5 members of the Staff Sergeant's Boot Camp. So he got it. And let me where's my notebook? Where's my notebook? I'll write it down on a card here. Phelan Clan Wolf gets a package of seeds. And for the other package, let's see who else is on there. So shuffle it up some more. And Suzanne. Oh, Suzanne's here. She's got it. I will be sending you some more seeds, Suzanne, because she just got some from Gray Man Prepping. Different seeds. So she's going to have another batch of seeds coming to her. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I'll keep that up. So I will do this, do the order right after the live stream here. I don't know if you can hear that, but Daniel's having a great time playing in there with the Duplo blocks, making airplanes and flying the airplanes around. So I guess Despicable Me 2 is done with. Okay, the seeds will be worth more than gold when there's nothing to buy. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody pointed out the fact, I'll go back to his thing here. Chickens and goats will be worth their weight in gold. All right.
Calves.
There will be a time you might want to, if you are raising and selling stuff like that, and someone goes, "Oh, I got all this gold." Take some gold, and take people trading skills and work and stuff as well, but get some gold, because after if society collapses there and we're building back, all of a sudden, after a few years, all of a sudden it's going to be trading skills, work, bartering food, different foods and stuff is going to start being replaced by gold coins.
So you're saying we're going to build back better?
No, we're going to build back mega. All right. So, no, yeah. All right, you had to say build back better. Mm-hmm. You had to say it.
Sorry, I know.
Hang on,
That's
hang
why,
on,
that's
hang
why
on,
you
hang on,
invite
hang on,
me on
hang on.
here.
Hang on. I got to bring it up here.
Nothing's
Details.
built, nothing's back, nothing's better. Yeah.
No. View large, see if it shows up. Okay. There we go. And just I'm going to enlarge this enough so I can get rid of the name of it, the something or other economics, Captain Crazy Economics. Okay, and this was sourced from Grok, whatever. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so maybe you guys can actually read some of these here. So January 2020, orange juice for the 128 fluid ounces was $2.99. It's now $4.29, an increase of 43.48%. Coffee, 12 ounce, went up 28%. 20-ounce loaf of white bread went from $1.49 to $1.99, and that went up 33%. Of course, at Wally World and Winco out here, it went up from 99 cents up to $1.99. Okay, so that doubled. Eggs have gone up from $1.49 to $2.99, doubled, 100% increase, all the way down. And so the scroll it up here. The average increase was 46.22%. Total increase buying everything was 36.87%, or it cost you went from $39.28 in 2020 to $53.74 buying one of each items listed on here in 2024.
But that can't be right because inflation's only up 6% this month.
This month? What was it up last month?
Oh, it was 9%, but it went down, didn't it? Isn't that how that works? That's Biden math.
It went up.
Look, it went down.
It went up 9%, and then this 6 months went up 6% of last month's, including that 9%.
Oh, real math. Oh, crap. I'm sorry.
Real math.
They didn't
real
teach
math.
me that in the public schools.
Yeah.
I'm on a rant right now. Sorry.
Yeah. Of course, there is one there. I got another one to share here for you. We need to go old school on this. Politicians haven't been tarred and feathered in a while, and it shows.
Yeah. Make ropes great again. Sorry.
I'm sorry I'm deviating here, but this is too funny not to share.
Yeah.
A gas-powered van with a diesel-powered generator charging a electric-powered car.
But it's a AAA van. That's okay. I pay for AAA. They'll come charge me up in the dead of winter when it won't take a charge.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
You can kick me off anytime you want.
Well, we're getting near the end of the hour anyways. But yeah. All right. So everyone over on Gray Man Prepping, I've been ending the your prep for today's telling everybody to grow an indoor garden this year. Practice, experiment, find out what you can do all year round this year. Practice growing an indoor garden, because next year we're going to have a contest over on Gray Man Prepping to see who can grow the most from January 1st, 2025 to December 31st, 2025. And we're going to have weigh-ins and stuff all going along. And whoever grows the most gets a $50 Amazon gift card.
And all the
And
food.
I'll probably go like a 20 and a 10, on down. So, yeah. And so basically, you got to have videos where you're showing weighing in. I know, Lewis has done that for some things, and Courtney's done that, showing what they grow in the weigh-ins and stuff. And some others in here have done weigh-ins and stuff. Oh, this is all right. This is Star Homestead India, where it weighs his counts and weighs his chicken eggs all the time. So
plus you get to eat all the food you grew inside.
Yeah.
Bonus.
Yeah. Yeah, which means it has to be edible. It can't be that other leafy green stuff that looks like a tomato plant, but gets inhaled. All right. Okay. All right. So we're hitting up here. So let me bring up the schedule here. Tomorrow on Gray Man Prepping at 8 p.m. Eastern is Survival Saturday. And the topic is, are you smarter than a Boy Scout? And we're going to talk about all the cool things that Boy Scouts learn that make them smarter than 90% of the people out there, and how it can help you in the long run thrive. And then Monday on back here on Camppatton Family Compound for Monday night Fireside Chat. Mark's going to be with me, and Tammy from Rebel Canners is going to be with me, and we're talking canning vegetables.
I want to say something, but I won't.
Yeah, I want to say something too, but the hat.
We'll wait till Monday.
The hat here tells me that even though states say it's okay, the other one says it's not. Anyways, on Tuesday, Tactical Tuesday for Gray Man Prepping is a topic that was recommended by Rachel Knight, and actually put this up here. There we go. Got the email suggestion thing going across now. It's fleas, ticks, and lice. Okay, that's what we're going to be talking about on Tactical Tuesday, and not just fleas and ticks for your dogs, but for your kids, for you. Out working in the garden, out doing whatever, you can get fleas and ticks on you. And I'll have some stories from at scout camp, just walking from the adult cabins down to the dining hall. It's like, got ticks on me, dropping out of the trees. And let's see, Thursday night is the Midnight Ride with Gray Man Prepping, starting at 10 o'clock Eastern, because that's midnight in Rio de Janeiro. And let's see, next Friday here, additives to spices. This is also suggested by Rachel Knight. She sent me some pictures of spices she brought, and the ingredients on there, like, holy crap, Batman, we need toilet paper for this. Of what was being added to spices. Spices.
Got to make it.
Anyways. And what's so funny? What was the first spice brought from on the spice trail back from the Far East into Europe? It was a preservative called pepper. But anyways, so so that's what's coming up here for the next week. Hopefully you can make it around to some of those, and looking forward to information. If anybody has an idea, a topic they'd like to see me talk about, either on Camppatton Family Compound or Gray Man Prepping, use the email streaming across the bottom there, camppattonfamilycompound@gmail.com, and send it to me. And if you find some interesting articles, forward the link for those too. That's what Susanna sent me, a bunch of things we've gone over here on it. And I think I still got the one here. I'm debating how I'm going to do the one on the lithium iron phosphate batteries, because I've been finding some other stuff too. And what I'm finding is mainly one way and not the home way as far as being dangerous. So that's one of the things that we're talking about, that pepper helps preserves meat a little bit.
A little bit. You need salt.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Of course, they are also bringing a lot of salt in too, because the Europeans weren't smart enough to go, hey, let's make some salt marshes and let it evaporate and gather our own salt.
Now let's buy it. You got to watch out because salt has an expiration date on it. So,
Oh, yeah.
3 billion years later, and it expires next week.
Yeah. Well, see, that's its best use by date. Its expiration date's another million years down the road. All right, everyone. Mark, thanks for coming up here. Everyone, thank you for your great comments over there and information. Thank you, Shawnee, Suzanne, Michelle, Howie, Jack, Lewis, everybody out there. Thank you for contributing. And Rick and Savage Air Rifles. All right, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow over on Gray Man Prepping at 8:00 Eastern Time. Take care.
Night, everybody. Night, Mo. Call me.